Her stepmother cut her long and beautiful hair to make her ugly, but Faith was preparing something else. Bella was a girl not like the others in the village. Her beauty was natural, almost unreal. Her kindness, unequaled. She had this rare smile, capable of illuminating even the darkest days. Yet, behind this light was a life marked by loss. Her mother had died while she was still a child, leaving her alone with her father. He was a good man, whom he loved deeply. But fate decided otherwise. Shortly after, they remarried, and Maimuna entered their house. At first, Bella hoped to find in her a loving maternal figure. She wanted to believe that a new warmth would fill the void left by her mother. But Maimuna was not that person. From the first day, she saw Bella as a threat. She had a daughter, but whatever she did, her own child could not equal Bella's natural grace. Every admirable look on the young girl was like a flame that burned Maimuna's heart. And what drove her crazy was that Bella remained humble. Always sweet. Always respectful. Never arrogant. Then one day, the news spread throughout the kingdom. A great royal ball was going to take place. The prince himself would be there to choose his future wife. All the young women dreamed of attending. Bella's heart was full. For once, she dared to dream. She imagined the palace illuminated, the music, the dresses spinning under the chandeliers. But more than the prince, she dreamed of a night of freedom. A night far from the cruelty of her mother. When she mentioned the ball, Maimuna's face smiled. You, at the royal ball, laughed more than she did. Do you really believe that someone like you has a place there? Bella, with a trembling but determined voice, replied. Everyone is invited. I just want to see the palace, dance. Maimuna burst into a dry laugh. Do you think a prince would look at you? You're just a poor girl with stupid dreams. The words hurt Bella, but she murmured. I'll find a way to get there. Then Maimuna decided to break that dream. The next day, she gave him an endless list of chores. Clean the whole house, wash the clothes, vacate the floors until they shine, prepare dinner. An impossible task for a single day, but Bella worked relentlessly. Her hands were burning, her back was making her suffer, yet she continued. The sun was setting when she finally finished. She wiped the sweat off her forehead. Maybe she still had a chance. Maimuna was watching him. She saw the hope still alive in her eyes. And she understood that she had to go further. That night, as Bella was sleeping deeply, exhausted, dreaming of the ball and the sparkling lights, Maimuna silently entered her room. In her hand, a pair of sharp scissors. Without hesitation, she grabbed a handful of Bella's long and beautiful hair. The first blow was a net. A thick wick fell on the pillow. Then another. And another. Wick after wick, she cut, leaving uneven, irregular, disordered hair. The scissors murmured in the silence of the night. Ella moved slightly, but did not wake up. When Maimuna was done, she contemplated her work. The silky hair was once nothing more than a disaster. No prince will look at her now, she thought as she left the room with a cruel smile. In the morning, a resounding cry throughout the house. Ella stood in front of the mirror, her hands trembling, her eyes filled with horror. Her beautiful hair had disappeared, cut mercilessly. Disfigured. No, she murmured. Maimuna appeared behind her. You don't like your new look, she grinned. Go ahead, go to the ball. Let's see if the prince deserves to look at you now. Bella turned to her, broken. Why? Why do this to me? Maimuna extended her shoulders. It was time for you to learn your place. Tears flowed. Bella fell to her knees. Her dream destroyed her. Her beauty was ruined. Maimuna had won. At least, that's what she thought. Bella stood in front of the mirror for a long time, fixing her reflection through her tears. Her fingers passed through her cut meshes irregularly. How to face the world like this? Then something changed in her. She had been abandoned all her life. She felt insignificant. But this time, she wiped her tears. Maimuna wants me to hide. She wants me to feel ugly. But I won't give her that satisfaction. She wrapped a scarf around her head, straightened her shoulders. And without losing a second, she ran away from home. There was only one person able to help her now. Maman Lumo, as she was called, had seen a lot of things during her long life. When she opened the door and saw the face in Bella's tears, she immediately knew that a terrible event had occurred. She gently pulled the young girl inside and listened to her empty heart. My beauty is gone, Della murmured by fixing the ground. How could I face the world like that? How could I ever go to the ball? Maman Lumo smiled, her old eyes full of warmth. She stretched out her hand and gently raised Bella's chin. Child, beauty does not reside in the length of your hair, nor in the clothes you wear, nor in the jewelry you wear. True beauty is in your strength, your kindness and the way you hold yourself, Ella sniffed. But people are going to make fun of me. What are they laughing at? Replied Maman Lumo firmly. Raise your head and they will see something much bigger than long hair. They will see a girl who refuses to be broken. Ella remained silent, letting her words soak into her. Slowly, a spark lit up in her heart. She took a deep breath and raised herself, the determination filling her soul. With the help of Maman Lumo, she combed her short hair in a way that no one had ever seen before. When she looked in the mirror, she no longer saw a broken girl. She saw someone strong, someone unique, someone ready to face the world. And no one, not even Mamuna, could stop her now. The palace shone like a dream, its golden lights shimmering against the night sky. The music was floating in the air, the bursts of laughter resounded in the vast halls, and the women and garments were spinning in their sumptuous dresses. It was all that Bella had imagined and much more. She was holding on to the entrance, her beating heart to break everything. She did not wear the most beautiful dress, nor the most precious jewels. Her dress was simple, fluid like the water of a river, adorned with delicate embroidered patterns from her own hands. Her shaved head was magnificent and shone under the light. She took a deep breath. I have my place here, no matter what others say. When she took a step inside, all heads turned to her. Whispers spread like a drizzle of powder. Who is she? Look at her hair, how strange it is. No girl with hair that has ever been seen at a royal ball before. Laughter erupted in the crowd, but Della did not stop there. She walked with grace. Her chin raised, an unwavering confidence in every step. Then she felt a look cast on her. Not a mocking look. A look of admiration. At the top of the large staircase, Prince Hassan was staring at her. He had seen countless women that night, all crazy with the most beautiful silk, their impeccable hairstyles. But none had caught his attention like Bella. She was different. In her eyes shone a silent force, more intense than all the jewels of the room. As she advanced on the dance floor, a young noble with long silky hair threw a tone to the heart. Poor girl. She cut her hair to look like a boy. Laughter erupted. Before Della could respond, a loud voice assured and resonated. I do not agree. Silence fell immediately. Prince Hassan had just advanced. She is the most beautiful woman here tonight. Because beauty does not reside in the length of the hair, but in the way a person stands and presents himself to the world. A murmur of amazement ran through the room. Della's heart was beating at full speed. For the first time, someone was defending herself. And not just anyone. In a corner of the room, Mamuna was tightening her shawl until the joints were bent. This was not how it was supposed to happen. She had cut her hair. She had humiliated her. And yet, Bella stand. On their throne, the king and queen watched. She stands with such grace, murmured the queen. There is strength in his gaze, replied the king. Then the prince approached her. Would you give me this dance? A murmur ran through the room. All those who had tried to attract his attention remained frozen. Bella hesitated for a moment. Her gaze crossed that of Mamuna, deformed by rage. Then she gently placed her hand in that of the prince. The music resumed. They danced in harmony. Her light dress fluttered around her. The murmurs changed. She is beautiful. She is so confident. The prince felt enraptured. Mamuna felt her plan collapse. When the music stopped, the prince turned to the crowd. I have met many noble women. They are beautiful and gracious. But tonight, I found someone much more than that. She is strength, kindness and courage. He turned to Bella. Bella, would you make me the honor of becoming my wife? A shocked cry rose. Mamuna was afraid of a path. No. She is no one. She is not worthy of you. But no one listened to her anymore. Applause burst. The king and queen shook their heads with approval. The prince took Bella's hands and kissed her. Mamuna was left alone, ignored. Over the weeks, Bella's story spread throughout the kingdom. They told the story of the short-haired girl, the one who had transformed cruelty into strength. The one who had proven that true beauty was not in appearance, but in the soul, and her name became a legend. The end.